Good evening, Miami. Good evening, United States and all over the world. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, or people that they call me here on YouTube. First of all, it's 9:03 p.m., 64 degrees in Miami area, and tonight they're going to bring you another old-timer country music artist. Yeah, old-timer too. And I think it's from 1930 something. We'll find out in 1 minute. But first, let me put for you the first picture of this gentleman, the second picture of this gentleman, and his name is J.J. Cale. J.J. Cale, and I'm going to read for you his autobiography completely in 1 minute. Stay tuned. Here we go with J.J. Cale. J.J. Cale, not to be confused with John Cale. Okay? That's what it says over here. John Weldon, J.J. Cale, was born on December 5th, 1938 to July 26, 2013, was an American guitarist, singer, songwriter to his avoided limelight. His influence has a musical artists have been acknowledged by figures such as Neil Young, Mark Knopfler, Knopfler, Waylon Jennings, Eric Clapton, yeah, who describe him as one of the most important artists in rock history. He's one of the originators to the Tulsa sound. Yeah, he was one of the originators of the Tulsa sound. One more time for you guys. Hallucia, January drawing, blues, rockabilly, country, jazz, and you name it. In 2008, Cale and Clapton received a Grammy Award for the album The Road to Escondido. The Road to Escondido. Escondido means in English the hiding. The hiding, yes. For those who don't speak English, that's what it means. Escondido, for those who don't speak Spanish, escondido means hiding, okay? So I giving you here a little Spanish lesson, just a tiny one, okay? Life and career for him, early years. Cale was born on December 5th, 1938 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He was raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma, graduated Tulsa Central High School in 1956. As well as learning to play the guitar, he began studying principal sound engineer while still living with his parents in Tulsa, Arizona, where he built himself a recording studio. After that graduation, he was drafted into the military serving and started in the Air Force as an Air Training Command in Rantoul, Rantoul, Illinois. Cale recalled, I didn't really want to carry a gun, and I don't have that stuff, so I joined the Air Force, and that's what I did. I took a technical training, that kind of, where I learned a little bit about electronic skill and knowledge of emission and sound recording that turned out to play the important role in creating the extensive sound of his studio album. Yeah, about that, guys. So, by doing the effort, he learned a lot of electronic stuff, which will help him later on his career for sure. Okay, early musical career, here we go with that. Along with a number of other young Tusa musicians, Cale moved to Los Angeles, California in 1964, where he found an employment as a studio engineer as well as playing bars and clubs, etc. Cale first tasted success that year when singer Mel Manel scored a regional hit with Cale's song Lazy Me. He managed to land a regular gig at the increasingly popular Whiskey and Go-Go in March of 1965, where the club owner, Elmer Valentine, reinstated Cale as a J.J. Cale to avoid confusion with John Cale in the Velvet Underground. In 1966, while living in the city, he cut a demo single with Liberty Records of his song After Midnight, with a slow motion at the B-side. He distributed the copy of the single for Tucson musician friends living in Los Angeles, California, many who were successfully finding work as a session musician. After the midnight, he would go to the long-term ramification for the Cale career with Eric Sampson, who recorded that song and it became the top 20 hit. Cale found a little success as a recording artist, not being able to make enough money as a studio engineer. He sold his guitar to return to Tulsa in the late 1967, and they were joined a band with Tulsa musician Don White. Rise to fame, here we go with that. 1970 came into his attention that Eric Clapton had recorded Cale After Midnight on his debut album, Cale, who was licensing of obscurity. That would be OBSCURITY at the time, and had no knowledge of Clapton recording until it became a radio station hit in the 1970s. He recorded Mojo magazine that when he heard the Clapton version playing on the radio was a dude poor and not making enough to eat and wasn't a young man. I was in many 30s. I was in my 30s, yeah. So I was very happy. It was nice to make some money. Conversion After Midnight drifted greatly from Clemson, phonetic version. That would be FRENETIC version, which is itself based on Cale's own arrangement. The story on that deal was original After Midnight recorded was on Liberty Record 45 RPM and was a fast and there was about 1967, 1968, maybe 1969. I can't remember exactly, but it was original after midnight and Clemson, what Clemson heard. You listen to Eric Clemson record on what this was imitate that. Imitate that, yeah. No one heard the first version I made of it. I tried to give that thing away until the cut I made it popular. So when I recorded Naturally album Danny Cordell, who ran the Shorty record at the time, I had already finished on the album. He said, John, why don't you put After Midnight on it because that is what people recognize for. And I said, well, I already got that on Liberty Record, and Eric Clapton already cut it. So I am going to do it again. I am going to do it slow, very slow, yeah. I was suggested to Cale and he should take an advantage of his publicity and cut the record his own. Her first album, Naturally, released on October 25, 1971, and established his style and described by Los Angeles Times writer Richard Comerling, and a unique hybrid of blue, folk, jazz, marked by a relaxing groove and Cale fluid guitar, ironically vocal. His early drum machine and his uncontroversial message led the tested and timeless quality to working the set him apart from the pack of American root music poesis, PURSTS poesis. His biggest U.S. hit single, Crazy Mama, peaked at number 22 on the U.S. Billboard 100 charts in 1972, and in 2005, documentary film Tulsa I'm Back, Cale recount the story of being offered the opportunity to appear on the Dick Clark American Bandstand to promote the song, which would have moved to the higher on the chart. Cale declined, where he thought he could not bring his band to a recording and he would be required to lip sync. That would be SYNC, lip SYNC, okay? I cannot say I'm sorry, the word. Well, very interesting. So in other words, Dick Clark and the American bandstand did not let him join the band. Oh well, the thing happened. Really was produced by Audie Ashworth, who would go to produce Cale until 1983. Cale, second album further developed by Tulsa Sound, and he would become known for Swampy Mess, SWAMPY, or jazz suffering from country, blues, rock and roll too. Okay. Also, the song have a relaxed, casual Peter Cale, who often used the drum machine and lay his vocal carefully crafted. His album explaining to Lydia Hutchinson in 2013. I was the engineer and I love manipulating the sound and I love the technical side of the recording like me I do too. And I had a recording studio back in the days when no one had a home studio. You had to rent a studio that belonged to a big conglomerate. Conglomerate, that would be CONGLOMERATE. Cale often acted as his own producer, engineer, session play, his vocal, and sometimes whisper would be buried in the mix. His activity, his unique sound, and being recorded mixer and engineer saying because of all that technology now, you can make music yourself, and a lot of people are doing that now. I started out doing it a long time ago, and I found that when I did that, I came out with a unique sound. Very good. And I love doing that too. I have my own mixer on my computer that is hooked up to this, and I have all the stuff. I can put 2 mic, 3 mic. I could have the radio on the same mixer or wherever I want because I learned it myself, you guys. Amazing, right? Also, Cale would not have a success with his music that others would. His royalty from artists recording songs will allow him to record and tour a suite of him. He scored another windfall with Lane Cale. This name is very, very hard to say. Lynyrd Skynyrd recorded Call Me Wish for the 1974 LP second helping after for the interview with Russell Hall. I knew I'd become too well known, but my life would be changed drastically. On the other hand, getting some more money, it doesn't change the thing too much, except when you no longer have to work. His third album, OKIE, contains some of the Cale most recorded songs in the same year, released by Captain Beefheart. Captain Beefheart recorded I Got the Same Old Blue, straight to the same old blue for the Blue Jean Moonbeam LP. One of the few non-original to ever appear on the Beefheart album. The song will also be recorded by Eric Clapton, Bobby Bland, and Brian Ferry, and Calhoun Moon, T-A-J-U-N, Moon, was recorded by Herbie Mann, Herbiemann, or his 1976 surprise with the vocal of Cissy Houston, Cissy, C-I-S-S-Y, Okay, that's her first name. By Poco on the album Cowboy Englishman. And by Randy Crawford on the Naked Unto 1995. Very good. Keep up for that. 1976 album True Babu. This is another hard one for me. TROUBADOUR include Cocaine, a song that will be a major hit for Eric Clapton. The following year, in 2004, documentary to the Tusa and Black, Carl recalls a road to cocaine. I am a big fan of Moose Allison, so I have written that song in the mood of Moose Allison, band kind of coastal jazz, kind of swing. And the audience said, the really good song, John, but you gotta make that little more rock and roll and a little more commercial. And I said, great. And I said, great man. So I went back to the record again and the thing you heard. And the song meaning amigos, that would be AMBIGOUS. Out to Eric Clapton describe the anti-drug song he had called so quite cleverly anti-cocaine nothing. Interesting. Yeah, back then there was a lot of drug too. I can remember that. Even in Stockwood, Stockwood, a lot, yeah. Especially with the hippie era. There was a lot of them. And it's not good, it's not good to write deliberate anti-drug song. I hope that it will catch because the general thing is that people will be upset by that. It would disturb them to have some of us showing something down the throat. Something down the throat, yeah, sure. So the best thing to do is offer something that seems ambiguous, that on the story or the reflection actually can be seen to be anti, which the song cocaine, actually anti-cocaine song. You study, uh, you look at that with a little bit of thought from the distance. Or you go by, just sound like a song about cocaine, but actually it's a quite cleverly anti-cocaine song. By the time he recorded Five in 1979, Cale also met singer-guitarist Christine Ziegler, and the LP marked for the first appearance on the album in 2005 documentary Tulsa and Back. Later said they met backstage in a prison benefit show featuring B.B. King, William Jenny, and Cale and Layden were later married. As William Roseman argued Srmann observed in his AllMusic review that the album as a Cale influenced others to expand his style, continued to turn out to the occasional album Bluesy, Bluesy, a minor key tune. This was one of the even spare than usual, with the artist handling bass as well as the guitar on many tracks. Listening today, the sound so much like the straight album is scary. This release of five considered with a notably live session with Leon Russell, Record and Russell Paradise Studio in June of 1979 in Los Angeles, California. Previously unseen footage features several tracks from the fire, including a sensitive kind, Louisiana, Fate of Food, Bullying Part, Boilin Part, and Doesn't Cry Sister. Leyland also performed with the Cale band while living in California in the late 60s. Cale worked at Rosal Studio as an engineer, and the footage of that was officially released in 2003. J.J. Cale featuring Leon Rosal in session at Paradise Studio over there in California. 1980, Cale moved to California. 1980 became the recluse, living as a trader without a telephone. In 2013, he reflected I knew the fame until I tried to back off from that. I seen some of the people who I work with were forced to be careful because people wouldn't leave them alone. What I'm saying is basically is what I'm trying to get the fortune without having the fame. Said we should continue to carry tradition, giving his album a word title was recorded in various studios in Nashville, Tennessee, Los Angeles, on both on an impressive list of top shelf session musicians, including Hal Blame, Carl K, K-A-Y-E, Working Crew, Jim Burton, Jim Connor, Reggie Young, Glenn D, Harding Kane, Bud Lee, and Leon Russell, among the many others. In 1982, Grasshopper was recorded in the studio in Nashville, Tennessee, and North Hollywood, while more publicity production. He continued Cale exploration of into the variety of musical style that will become known as Americana. Okay, let me go here down a little bit. His 1983 album, number 8, was poorly received, and he asked to be released from his contract with Polygram. Lyrically, speaking with the exception of taking TAKIN care of business, taking care of business, yes. To the subject matter of the number 8 or originally grim. There will be UNIMITTINGRY, grim. Uh, the clinical money talk. You'd be surprised the fun you can buy with a small change. Hard time, unemployment, and living here to deal with the right economic woes, WOES, and dissatisfaction with the life in general, which provocate uh, reality in urban using drugs to escape from many other problems. It's a concert of the album. Singing or one token, that would be TOKE, of referred as cocaine. I didn't know that. The token referred to cocaine. Now I know. I'm short of morphine. And this began to change. I didn't want to really leave so the blue. Okay. When later asked how he had spent the 1980s, he replied, mowing, lawing, and listening to Van Halen and rap. Mowing, that would be MOWING, the lawn, and listening to Van Halen, which Van Halen is my favorite band to, believe me or not, of rock and roll, and many people do. Uh, for me, Van Halen and some other like Ari Speedwagon, like Johnny, like Boston, and many others that I listen to too. Before I listen to country, that country bring me another world, a different world, a more calm world, I would say. It really do. After making the name for himself in the 70s as a songwriter, Cale on the recording career and came to hot at the mid-1980s. After his score, give me a second. After he scored a handful of minor hits, Cale was indefinite to publicity, preferring to avoid spotlight, so his album never sold a high number. 1989, it traveled a long way. Long was the first solo album Cale produced himself with our longtime producer Audie Ashford. Audie Ashford co-wrote opening track of the Shanghai. That would be SHANGHAID, Shanghai, something like that, with the Cale, while the album had traveled theme with titles like Tijuana, New Orleans. Cale insisted he did not set out to be make a concept album, and only recognized after he picked the song. It's kind of ironic when Andrew Launder of Silverstone said he liked to put some tape and just a bunch together and they put them out as album. It was till I got to listen to the album I noticed that within bunch of tune in the last 4 or 5 years about town and places and driving around. In 1990, he was playing in the interview. In 1984 was a different record company and didn't seem to be working out too good. So I asked her to get out of my contract. I took a couple of years to suffer and the paper around. And they went to and I didn't do that. I thought it'd take a little break from the recording, maybe going to once or twice a year on the record, something like that written. Give me a second. Give me for that. But something going down my stomach. I also drinking water. I'm sorry about that. 1990, the 1992 album number 10 was Cale's second LP for Silverstone. Compared to the album in 1970 and 1980, he employed fewer session players for the album, yet still achieved a signature sound notoriously worthy of the spotlight. Cale quietly went about his own business his way, delivering his own unique blend of music style, augmented by the laid-back of vocal delivery. Ironically, in the era of a good of MTV Unplugged trend, Cale become a mess. That would be IMMERSED. Again, IMMERSED in the electronic sensorizer. And did not know I did the unplugged live and kind of a thing in the 1970s and 1980s. He told one of the interviewers, I got some of the other direction now that all become popular. Being done that, they didn't call it unplugged in those days, but it was that it was, and the fascination about electronic, which electronic are fascinated too, in an odd form itself. Yeah, uh, audio engineer at the art form too, just like photograph it, just like videograph it. It's an art form. It is. With the Cale employed the instrument on 512 songs throughout the use of that would be SYNTHESI. That's a hard one for me. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do it again. SYNTHESICS, sensorized, which means you use an equipment to do all that. Many have seemed like left on for fans, used to lay back, rusty sound. I was not new. Cale has a huge centralized on the 1976 troubadour, T-R-O-U-B-A-D-O-U-R troubadour album, and an interview with Vintage Guitar in 2004, acknowledged the dismay of some fans felt regarding it. Yeah. Me playing with centralized, everybody hated. The producer, manager, all the artworks did not fit the 8 album, and those were kind of semi-popular for obscure songwriters like me. Then I started doing this album in California with all centralized, meaning being the engineer. I like that, but folk wanted to a little warmer than that kind of thing. Produced by Cale, Guitar Man differed from the album he made in the 70s and the early 80s, and while those records feature a number of top shelf session play, Cale provides instrumentation for the guitar man himself, augmented by wife Christine Lakeland on guitar and background vocal and drummer James Cruz. On the opening of the death of the violinist in his album of music reviewed at the LP Tom Owner by Alto, he had recorded Man as one of the band effort. One man band effort. You believe that? His sound remarkably relaxed and laid back, like it was made with a censored board band, assessing the album. Rockwater Brian Weiss, Brian Magazine commented it, low down is typical Cale suffer. They go by give a jazzy feel. A true song about smoking session substance, rather than traditional or the blue reprise of the song many of my first half heard with a bird, BYRDS, version. Later career, between 1996 and 2003, Cale released new music, but no admiration for his work in musicianship. Only good amount of fans admire his 2003 biography, Shaky Neil Young remarked on the player I ever heard. It got to be Jimi Hendrix, J.J. Cale, who are the best electric guitar players. In 2005, documentary To the Tulsa and Back on the tour with J.J. Cale. Cale guitar style is characterized by Eric Lumsden as really minimal, adding that he's about fitness, about fitness. FINESSE. Mark Crawford was also impressive in his praise on Oklahoma troubadour, but Cale early 90 experiment sent SY and TH heavy output led him on the edge with the music industry in 2004 to Tulsa and back reunited with longtime producer Audie Ashford, overcalled for Down Force, FORTE. A few years ago, before Audie passed away, I said I had been making centralized record. Ain't nobody like him but me. I come to Nashville. As well, I hire all the guys who are still alive to play on the first album. Audie said, great, I told him to book some of the studio time, but then he passed away and I put the deal with on hold. Eventually, I decided to do the same with the program only to Tulsa instead of Nashville. David David Tingalden, or Tingalden Bank Winkler, a drummer who has a studio, and so I told him to get this guy in Tulsa, and we used to play with it when we were kids. And I got there some of the demo I did here in the house, and I sent them all to BAS, BAS, Hot Tag, and Mike Dash. Okay. The album returned to a style and the sound of Cale and became famous for the mix of laid-back, shuffle jazzy chord, and the bluesy, and the rock and roll with the agree with the Lyre vocal, but also embarrassing technology, resulting in a clear sound than Cale's early album. Literally or lyrically, Cale make a rare foray into a political songwriting with the problem in the intimate INDICTME and then the President George W. Bush was like, the man in charge, he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know the world has changed. Some will understand it to protest about the water crisis in the West. Yeah, it was a water crisis in the West for sure, and still is. It still is. Look at all the fire that's going on in the West, especially in Los Angeles, California, lack of water. Yes, that's for sure. But I guess nobody can do anything about it. It's already too late. In 2004, Eric Clapton held the Crossroad Guitar Festival, 3-day festival in Dallas, Texas. Among the performers was J.J. Cale, giving Clapton an opportunity to ask Cale to produce an album for him. The two ended up recording an album together, releasing The Road to Escondido. A number of high-profile musicians to agree to work in the album, including Billy Preston, Derek Trucks, that would be Trucks, T.A.J. Marshall, piano, and Pino Polalino, John Mayer, Steve Jordan, Joel Basma. This is a hard one for me. Briamsha again. His last name Joel. First name Bramhal. In the crop, whether intended or not the entire John Mayer trio participated in the album, one of their capacities or another. Escondido City in San Diego County near the Cale home at the time located in a small unincorporated town of Valley Center, California. Eric Clemson owned a mansion in Escondido in the 1980, early 1990. The road referred to the album title named Valley Center Road. And the album won the Grammy Award for the Best Contemporary Blues Album in 2008, with Cale writing 11 or 14 tracks to the album to cut Anyway Wind and Doesn't Cry Sister, being re-recorded and song of the Cale recorded previously in the 1970 and 2014 interview with NPR. Lamson spoke at length about Cale's influence on his music. Of course he got influence. Of course Cale was an influence to Eric Clapton for sure. Was in to evolve in the 1960s into the 1970s. It's another way of the 80s heavy metal. Came out of the first stop was like a volume of profanity. Back to Syria, VIRTUOSITY. Sorry, but I cannot say that. There didn't seem to be any reasonable limit that it was just crazy. I wanted to go into another direction and try to find a way to make minimum but still have a great deal of substance. That was the intense JJ music to me. I suppose the fact that it sum up for so many different accents in America, music, rock, jazz, folk, blues. It just seemed to have an understanding of Clemson, who toured with Delaney, 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 Bonnie, in the 1969 record 2005 documentary To Tulsa and Back. Delaney, he was responsible to get me singing. It He was one of the who turned me into the Tulsa community pamphlet. BIMLETT. Produced the first solo album after midnight. I was on this Tulsa play on first 61 Ocean Boulevard was my kind of homage to JJ. Here we go with that. Cale died at the age of 74 years old in San Diego, California on July 26, 2013 following a heart attack and some lung problem that he had. Album made previously unreleased material was released on April 26, 2019. Yeah. He had a heart attack and some problem with the lung. I believe I cannot say it. That would be, I'll tell you 1 second. POSTHUMOUS. That's what he had. Besides the heart attack. Okay. Tribute 2014 Eric Clemson and Fan released a tribute to Breeze appreciation to J.J. Cale on the Cale tune covered by Clemson with Tom Perry, Mark Knopfler, John Mayer, John White, Willie Nelson, Derek Truck, Cale's wife, Christine Laidland, and others. Video version caught me on the breeze for the album Clemson declared of Cale. He was a fantastic musician and he was my hero. Kevin Brown 2015 album Great contained track called The Ballads of J.J. Cale, a tribute to Brown musical inspiration, Hungarian alternative rock band Gimby, Q-U-I-M-B-Y, 2009 album contained the track Have a More, Have a Room. That would be HAVEROM, J.J. Cale, My Body, J.J. Cale. Okay, here we go with the graphic of Cale. Naturally, 1971, really, 1972, okay, okay, 1974, Troubadour, TROUBADOUR, 5, 1979, Shade, 1981, Grasshopper, 1982, Number 8, 1983, Travel On, 1989, Number 10, 1992, Close to You, 1994, Guitar Man, 1996, Tulsa I'm Back, 2004, Go On, 2009, Stay Around, 2019. Okay guys, this is all I got from this great artist, Cale. Okay, here the background information for you guys. Background: John Weldon Cale, born on December 5th, 1938, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, U.S. Died July 26, 2013, age 74 years old, San Diego, California, U.S. Scenery: Americana, Cajon, Blue, Swamp, Rock, Country, Rock, Red Dirt, Tulsa Sound. Uh, Occupations: musician, songwriter, producer, guitar, vocal. Year active 1958, 2013. Label: Shutter, Mercury, Polygram, Virgin, Rounder, Silverstone. Website: jjcale.com. Okay, that's it. All we got for JJ. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for putting up with me that I had to spell some of the name because I couldn't say it, and some of my cough, maybe. But that's the way it is. I try the best I can, to do this podcast. I hope you understand me. I hope that you enjoy it. That's all. I hope. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. That's the way I know you like it. You know. Before I go, I'd like to ask you what I always ask you to do. Pray for yourself. Pray for your family. Pray for your friends. Pray for your neighbor. Do it in the morning, midday, mid-afternoon, and before you go to sleep. Very important, guys, that you do that. Uh, with that, I see you in about 2 days, maybe 3. Okay? It's hard for me to do this every day, so I had to take a break, maybe 1 or 2 days. I hope you understand that. I would like to do it every day, but I can. Okay? God bless you, and I'll see you next time on Oli Valido or Pimpoli podcast about different artists. It can be from pop, it could be from country, it could be from Latin, anything. God bless you guys. Bye bye.